Hey, what's going on, folks? I'm your host, TheJuan&Only, and today we'll be taking a deep dive into Apple's environmentally friendly alternative to their leather MagSafe wallets. These are the FineWoven iPhone wallets with MagSafe. These were already pretty pricey before, and this time around the price has remained unchanged, with each of these bad boys coming in at a pretty hefty $59 a pop. At least before, the buyer's remorse wasn't as heavy because you knew you were purchasing some quality leather, but now, all of that goes out the window. This new artificially made material feels stiff, cheap, and it is super prone to scratches and nicks that make this material look horrendous. Feel-wise though, it is very soft and suede-like, so that's how Apple describes it. It's not necessarily the same texture as leather, actually far from it, it just has its own distinct feel. They fall short in many ways though, in regards to filling the big shoes that leather wallets left behind, and quite frankly, I simply cannot recommend them. If you want to find out why I'm so harsh on these things, then best you grab a snack, grab a drink, as we're going to dissect everything there is to know about these brand new eco-friendly iPhone wallets. You ready? Let's go ahead and get this party started then. Okay, so first off, I gotta get this off my chest. I miss leather. I really do. This new era of Apple Watches and iPhones simply will not be the same, but I guess we gotta suck it up and move on because Apple is most likely never going back to leather, and it's such a shame. No longer will we see our cases, bands, and wallets morph and change with time due to the elements, to what's known as the patina process. But now getting back to the wallets, they debuted in the same 5 new colors that are also featured on the AirTag FineWoven keychains, and that is Mulberry. It's this beautiful purple that mixes elements of wine reds. Then there's Evergreen, a really chill and laid back green that's great for those wanting a low-key color. There's Taupe, a sandy color that mixes in tans and browns and is a perfect middle ground color since its neutrality allows it to pair well with almost any iPhone case. There's Pacific Blue, a very rich and energizing blue that mixes some aquatic greens, turquoise, and hints of some navy, but only slightly. And last but not least is Black, a color you simply cannot go wrong with. Although, especially on taupe and black is where you'll miss leather the most. These two colors typically would be nice colors for leather, and on the black leather it has this beautiful luster to it, while this FineWoven black one looks lifeless and boring. It's a big shame, I'm telling y'all. So let's look closer at this new material. What is it anyway? Apple's new FineWoven material is a dense microtwill that Apple says has a suede-like feel and has undergone thousands of hours, in quotations, of testing to protect your iPhone 15. These wallets are compatible with any iPhone 12 and newer. The design language of the wallets are more or less unchanged. They still have the same familiar rectangular footprint, same stitching on the end pieces to add extra durability, and on the back side you still have that pill-shaped cutout to allow your thumb to access cards or cash out of the wallet. At $60 a pop though, these cases definitely make a statement. They have our debossed Apple logo on the back so you can flex on all your haters. That way everyone knows you dropped them 60 big ones on the Apple official leather wallet, if you're into that. As before, these wallets can hold up to 3 cards comfortably and maybe a bill or 2 in there. But if you try to add a 4th card, you'll be pushing it. You'll see that the wallet will be very tight and you may feel embarrassed at the cash register, struggling with all of your might to take out your card to pay. So don't do that. And the magnet feels exactly the same as before. It's strong enough so that the wallet doesn't accidentally get dislodged from typical use and takes a reasonable amount of slight force to remove the wallet from the back of a MagSafe enabled iPhone. But functionality wise isn't where the wallet is held back. It's virtually identical in terms of functionality as before. It's the new damn material it's made out of that I can't get over. It feels cheap, our side pieces are still plastic so it doesn't feel at all premium. Also, Apple has stated that just like leather, these wallets should not be submerged in any kind of water or liquids, or else you risk it falling apart with time. Stains could be a problem as well. With leather, yes, the risk of stains was always there, but the natural properties of leather sort of repel any kind of deep stains, and most liquids can more or less be wiped away, and then you would simply just let the leather dry out. These, after all, are comprised of plastic-like woven fabrics, so it will pick up on stains. Oh, and another point. Already, I'm starting to notice this material kind of has a lint problem. Small pieces of lint tend to stick to the fine woven material and don't brush off that easily. As you wipe against it, it just stays where it is, and it takes forever to get the lint off. You'll be tempted to use your nail, but don't, as that leads to my final gripe about fine woven. Dents and scratches are inevitable on cases and wallets, and this new material will bruise like a peach. If you put your iPhone in a purse or in a wallet with, say, coins, do expect occasional damage to the case since the fine woven material is so thin. Some users on Twitter have shown scratches on their new fine woven iPhone cases, and man, are they eyesores, but only time will tell. I'll definitely have to follow up with you all with like a 3-month or 6-month long-term review on this material. For now though, my verdict remains the same. I hate fine woven. I hate that it replaced leather instead of it being offered as a premium alternative option. I understand Apple's trying to play their part in saving the earth, but this new material just feels so cheap and manufactured. Nothing compares to the feeling of brand new leather. Oh, and don't forget the smell. I don't know if it's a weird thing to say, but I always take a whiff from brand new leather. It just has that nice, distinct smell. But guys, this has been my initial review of the fine woven iPhone wallets with MagSafe debuting and showcasing all 5 colors. What are your thoughts? I think I already have an idea of how most users feel about fine woven. From what I've read online, everybody hates it. But if you do or don't, either way, drop your thoughts down below. Up next, I do have more band reviews and my Ultra 2 unboxing and review. So make sure to stay tuned, and with that, I'm clocking out for now. Don't forget to stay hydrated, and I will be catching you all real soon in my next video. Bye for now.